widely anticipated Game 3 between Suning and Invictus Gaming. It looks like on the side of Suning, Bin has decided to lock in the Renekton as a first pick. Interesting change of events here. On the side of Invictus Gaming is also a big switch up as Varus is what they opt for. Very interesting that both of these teams are opting to do this, and the potential Ngar pick, this would be the only unsurprising thing I think coming in here from Invictus game, but instead they opt for the Volibear. This could be a top lane or a jungle Volibear. So interesting thing here though is that the kind of S tier, everyone's favorite junglers of Udyr and Hecarim are still up on in the game, but they opt to go for a top lane pick on the side of Suning and an AD carry and potentially top or jungle pick on the side of Invictus Gaming. Nini, of course, does have the Wukong still available to him. I kind of like Wukong into Renekton because you do have a little bit of an avenue to outplay him. That being said, Renekton can also completely destroy you, so it's quite a skill matchup if you ask me. Inside of Suning, they just opt to go for their bot lane picks. So if this is a jungle Volibear, we can look to see Shin just try and impact the map when he hits level 6 because tower dives are just so easy to set up. So then the question becomes, will we see Invictus Gaming play more towards top, mid, or bot? Because you'll need a lane to play through. The Leona pick doesn't really reveal too much because Leona can dive her own lane, but she can also recall, roam, and dive other lanes. It'll be long range engage from the Leona along with the tower diving insane ability coming in from the Volibear. Looks like Suning are in for a rough time under their towers, not too much safety provided. Looking at the bans right now, I'm not surprised at all to see the Thresh ban coming in from Invictus Gaming. Of course, On was an absolute beast in there. In fact, he took it a few steps too far if you ask me and kind of inted a little bit, but it was very entertaining. It was a lot of skill to watch. A lot of death sentences were thrown out and a lot of them hit. In fact, the majority of them did. The Nocturne ban, not surprised at all by, because of course Nocturne was a huge hindrance in game 1. Wink getting picked off multiple times by SOFMs. Nocturne, on the other side, Lulu, Bard, and Gwen. I'm not quite sure what these bans. I don't particularly like these bans too much. I don't think they kind of shore up any of the weaknesses. I don't think they do particularly too much. Enchanter supports, I don't think our Invictus Gaming. It's like if you give Invictus Gaming Enchanter supports, means they probably have to do some team fighting. Then you pick the splitting kind of champions and you do what you did in game 1, you know? But it looks like a very jungle-centric ban coming out here from both teams, which indicates that Suning do not believe that this is a jungle Volibear. That probably means, yep, okay, there we go. The Udyr pick coming in. This is going to be a top lane Volibear, and I think this is already revealing Invictus Gaming's intent to play more towards the potentially mid as well as bot lane, because getting a Volibear ahead is good and all, but it's not. Volibear isn't like the hardest carry champion, which means that giving last pick to Rookie in the mid lane probably means that they want to play through him as well as bottom lane. On the side of Suning, Twisted Fate is still up, of course, but Angel did get a lot of attention in the previous game. Huan Feng feeling pretty good about the Azir pick by looks of it. Angel, on the other hand, a bit more stoic, a bit more about the business life as Huan Feng also settles down a little bit on now picking for SOFM. I hugely doubt that it's going to be a Kali jungle. You know, I wouldn't hate to see the Hecarim. I definitely wouldn't hate to see mainly Hecarim, I think, because I think Hecarim would fit this comp pretty well. You got some decent dive, you got some good team fighting, but in the end, opts to go for the Viego instead. Let's see what Rookie decides to go for here. He could, of course, go for the Corki. LeBlanc isn't bad. Kassadin's got potential too. Lucian, I like the Lucian pick because you don't want to scale. You want to play through Rookie in the mid lane, and Rookie, as we have seen from the past 2 to 3 years, has been absolutely dominating in the mid lane. Even if Invictus Gaming isn't doing well, sometimes they are buoyed by Rookie in the mid lane. The man cannot seem to lose his lane. He cannot seem to get a CS disadvantage. He's allergic to CS disadvantages. He just has to acquire a CS advantage. So honestly, even keeping him in an isolated 1v1 lane might just be the only job there for Shin. Shin might just be play the bot side, protect top when you can, and then let Rookie have his way with Angel in the mid lane. Angel is going to be a huge struggle going to like reaching his power spikes of 1 to 2 items. So let's see how this game unfolds. Invictus Gaming, I also believe that they want to play more towards bot side, because snowballing Renekton isn't so good but isn't so bad as well. If your game ends at the 30-35 minute mark, that could be when Renekton is a huge monster and just dominates the entirety of the game, especially against an immobile AD carry like the Varus. That being said, there's a ton of CC for him to get through. Literally every member, with the exception of Rookie, has a very reliable form of CC on the side of Invictus Gaming, especially when it comes to melee champions, as Rookie able to push out the wave first. Both the top and bot side of Invictus Gaming and Suning respectively leashing for their junglers, which means they'll probably arrive to lane late and will be pushed in. Level 2 advantage going in favor of Invictus Gaming in the bot side, and probably level 2 advantage going in favor of Bin in the top side. A little bit of trading looks to be threatened here in the top side, as Nany and Bin walking towards each other. Nany proccing his W already means he will be able to just lifesteal off of Bin a little bit, giving himself a slight bit of advantage, but Bin is 1 minion off of level 2. Then he needs to be very careful here as he's trying his best to auto down wave. He's also 1 level away, but it looks like Bin's gonna hit it too. He walks forward. Bin already chunking him. Conqueror has been procced, but Nany getting the stun off. Yep, he gets it. He will hit W, has his W up, actually winning this fight. Needs to flash in for last auto attack. Needs one more auto attack, but he gets killed. Bin taken down by, not quite sure what he got taken down by, honestly, because Nany didn't even get his next auto attack off. And Shin, instantly realizing that there's potential here, hops into SOFM's jungle. SOFM vertical jungling as well, just walking straight towards the crab. Looks like he might want to go and check out the bot side, but SOFM walking straight into Wing. Wing getting stunned up, immediately flashing over the wall while SOFM follows him on, is over there as well, flashing in, lands the anchor as the Zenith blade comes in trying to peel SOFM off of Wing, but Wing falls down. Lucas still has flash, so he will probably be safe. And the tower, the wave is too far away, thankfully, as Huanfeng is just gently farming it out, which means Lucas will definitely survive this. Rookie looks like he had made an attempt on Angel under tower and has to stroll the long way around. Looks like he's going to accompany Shin into the bot side Scuttle Crab, which has just about spawned now. But Lucas is in the area as well, providing a bit of assistance to the Scuttle Crab take. Now Shin has his entire bot side available, but I kind of would like to see him run it across the mid lane, and okay, there we go. Hold on though, I take that back. Now Angel has pushed in the mid lane. In the top side though, Nany has full control of the lane at level 4 to the level 2 of Bin. Rookie may be able to push in this wave, but I don't think it will be in time, as already Angel's pushing in. SOFM is taking the Scuttle Crab, actually gives it up to Shin. Shin is 1 level down as he flashes onto SFM. What? SFM does not have flash. He flashed on Wink just now. And looks like Shin, with the Tiger stance and the repeated alternating Bear and Phoenix stance, is going to be able to take SFM down, but walks away. Been using the Grump to just get on top of Shin, landing the stun. Angel coming in from over the wall as well. And Shin punished for his over-aggression as SOFM barely managing to just drag his sword away from that fight. Looks like he's already struggling on this Grump. Perhaps the idea now for Invictus Gaming is more to punish SOFM for this jungle pick. And Rookie now able to finally push in the wave and get himself a recall off. Angel did just get his off and has teleported back into lane. Rookie is just going to match him in the top side though. Bin sacrificing about 14 CS after he claims this wave in order to rotate for that and in order to get that kill. So overall, I feel Invictus Gaming have a slight lead, albeit, I mean, the goal does not portray it, but I think that they have a pretty decent lead in both the top and mid lane. So both their solo laners are doing exceptionally well. Shin so far is definitely stronger than SOFM. Probably as the game goes longer, Shin will have less of a good time, especially after SOFM finishes his blade of... Oh, looks like he's going to go for Gore Drinker or Strike Breaker instead. Regardless, I'm not quite sure how your 1v1 is in that situation, but it looks like Rookie not very much able to land his passives very well, weave them between his spells, mostly hitting Angel with his spells instead of his auto attacks. As in the bot side, things look to be pretty calm, on stepping forward aggressively despite the fact that Shin is in the area instead of SOFM, and he has no clue about that, trying to freeze the wave as much as possible, keep it in a comfortable position. In the mid lane, looks like there may be some action coming on as Shin and Lucas are both pathing up. Lucas is still level 3 only, and Rookie is stepping forward, trying his best to get on top of Angel, but Angel keeping his distance very well. Rookie channeling his culling. This could be a dive, but Lucas is only level 3. Does have his flash, however, will instantly be one-shotted though if he tries to go onto Angel under the tower. Rookie looks like he's just trying to chunk out Angel. Angel is still level 5, so Rookie with one full rotation could potentially knock him down. But now, upon hitting level 6, he does have the Emperor's Divide, will be able to knock Rookie away from him, probably further under tower. Rookie not wanting to take those kind of chances, is is just backing off. On is now returning towards the bot side, while Lucas is actually showing much interest in the top side. Bin is level 4 to the level 6 of Nenny. Like I said, the tower dives are so easy to do, but Shin was spotted out on a nice little ward. SOFM is in the area, but it's a 3v2 situation. Looks like Lucas is going to recall Nenny. Being up here, having his team behind him means he can step past the tower, and he's going to try and deny as much CS to Bin as possible, trying to just fight them. Now Shin and Lucas are closing in. Stormbringer is available to turn this tower off. As Shin enters the fight, Stormbringer goes down, tower is taken out, but instantly Bin is pounced on. SOFM, Zenith bladed up and is stunned up by a Shield of Daybreak, and Rookie arrives in time to just watch the action unfold, but not get anything back for himself, losing some waves in the mid lane actually. As in the bot side, Huanfeng and On trying to get as much back as possible. Looks like Wink will soak up that mid wave and was able to just interfere with Angel's back. Angel has to get back now. He has no mana available to him. So all things considered, I think Invictus Gaming definitely coming out ahead on that. And even I completely forgot, I mentioned the Volibear dives as Volibear jungle, but for Volibear top, I suppose the same thing still applies. And poor Bin was just mauled, jumped on by 3 members, Lucas hitting level 4 from the entire exchange, and Rookie just being there to ensure that nothing can happen should Angel rotate up, which he wasn't even showing, by the way. Angel was just farming out the mid wave. Now, game is very much in favor of Invictus Game, but it's to be expected with an Azir mid against a Lucian. The Volibear against Renekton, I think it was supposed to be kind of even, but after the events of the early game, it kind of makes sense that things have gone the way they have gone. And Shin is just so much stronger than SOFM, very much controlling SOFM entirely throughout this game, kind of like a puppet, just pulling the strings, as Bin still trading into Nenny despite being at a level disadvantage, to make that a 2-level disadvantage. But he's trying his darndest to push the wave into his tower. Now Nenny is just going to be able to freeze it and trim the wave to his heart's desire. Wink walking up into the mid lane with Lucas on his heel. Not quite sure what for, because perhaps they felt a bit unsafe with the fact they had no vision in the bot side jungle, had no clue where SOFM is. I think they might be slipping a little bit in terms of their control over him. Shindo is just able to continue farming as Nenny and Bin continuously fighting. That's what I love about Bin. Despite being down 2 kills and a decent chunk of CS, he will still fight. He knows how to play the lane. He knows what his win condition is. He knows the boundaries within which he can play to try and win this game. As SOFM is in position to dive out bot lane, Wink and Lucas need to be in slight bit of trouble because there's no teleports available to save them. There's no jungler in the vicinity, as in comes the hook, getting out Lucas, but no level 6 is available. Teleport is coming in from Bin to assist. This is a 4-man dive, but it looks like On is being jumped onto and will be taken out immediately. Nice little flash coming out from Wink means he's safe, as Lucas is jumped onto by Bin. SOFM claiming Lucas's body. Nice sidestep coming in from Wink. It means Zenith Blade will not connect, but in the end the Shield of Daybreak is enough, followed by the Killer Instinct coming in from Huanfeng. And just like that, 2 kills going in favor of Suning in the bot side. This is what we like to see. Some signs of life coming in from our Lions of the Savannah. The Zebras will not take everything, but Nenny, a little bit low on mana, is about to be able to take this tower as Shin just drops the Rift Herald as soon as he gets it. SOFM consoling himself with a Consolation Mountain Drake as On is in the mid lane. Angel trying to Shima shuffle Rookie, but Rookie with a very quick flash coming out is going to be able to escape from that without any concern whatsoever. Very nice reactions coming in there from Rookie, but Shin is just pillaging the top side. As although SOFM did do the same in the bot side, looks like Bin just barely being able to take out the Rift Herald before it got its second charge off. In terms of items, in terms of gold, in terms of level, Bin is in a horrible position right now. And the only hope for Suning is to play towards bot and mid lane. They cannot salvage this top lane at all. I'm pretty sure Nenny feeling super comfortable to 1v2 both Bin and SOFM at this point in time. Meanwhile, the mid lane Angel, despite all the abuse that he is suffering, is actually doing a good job trying to maintain at least a little bit of neutrality in the mid lanes. Everything is even, but things might not be for long because Nenny does have Stormbringer. He can just continuously push out top and just start pressuring Angel in the mid lane, coming in from behind his jungle, kind of where Shin is, as Angel is low on mana, does not have the Shurima Shuffle, does not have the Empress Divide available to him, as Rookie just slides in, glides in, and there goes Angel. Looks like Nenny is not even required, as Huanfeng is rotating up from the bot side to try and pick up the CS, I do believe, because the wave in the bot side is too dangerous for him to touch. Looks like it's a Lethality Varus coming in. for the side of Invictus Gaming, which makes sense, of course, because one of the things that Azir is weak against zone control mages, weak against poke, of course, as Lucas Zenith blading out onto SOFM, following up with the Solar Flare teleport is coming in. That is Angel. Angel does not have Emperor's Divide as Shin face tanks a hook and will be taken down as a result. Depth charge knocking up Lucas as Lucas jumping in onto Juan for Sombreon coming in from the back, and it was Nanny on is being taken out by Angel. Nice little Zenith blade tagging up SOFM yet again, and the instigator of the fight, that is Lucas, is still alive. Huanfeng and Wink with a 1v1 in melee range, but looks like Wink is gonna get the better of this trade easily as Angel jumps in, does have the Emperor's Divide, uses it in the last point, running Wink over as soon as he jumps out of the stopwatch, but Rookie is in the area as well, does not have his ultimate available and will actually let Angel scurry out of this fight. Nice timing on the Emperor's Divide coming in here from Angel. Perfect range as well as Bin pops his ultimate to try and push the wave as fast as he can. Needs to get his team some sort of an advantage because his team has of course set him up for it. Will he push in this one more wave? Doesn't need to be worried about anybody for the next about 15 seconds as the slice and dice comes through. Unfortunately, 2 minions will not able to go down as Angel in the bot side is being ganked by Shin, but On is in the area as well. Rookie is teleporting in. Angel jumps away with a long range dash. Now On is in a slight bit of trouble. Shin just able to keep pace and continuously apply the Phoenix damage to him. But despite being 2 levels up onto On, not very much damage coming out as the shield is pretty huge. Wink in the bot side just clearing out the waves. And overall, nice little fight coming in on the side of Suning Gaming. They're not giving anything. They are getting. They are getting stuff. They are getting some stuff, but they are not giving the game up on a silver platter. You know, they are resisting. They're fighting. Their presence cannot be mistaken. All right. Now let's see what happens next. What continues to unfold as the last 2 outer towers for Suning are going to continuously be besieged by the wave of Invictus Gaming, by the Zebras of the Savannah. Zero vision in the bot side means Huanfeng is understandably playing extremely afraid as Lucas and Wink bust out of the fog of war, which means Huanfeng is going to take many steps backwards. Mid priority right now is in favor of Suning, means they can go into the jungle, into the river and clear out some wars, perhaps look to pressure out bot side, which is exactly what SOFM and Angel are doing. Bin in the top side looks to be pretty comfortable considering the fact that he has completed his God Drinker. That being said, Nenny with the Divine Sunderer is actually in a very comfortable position. Oh, I think we might have to, hold on, we might have to pause this.